Good morning, everybody. Today, I want to elaborate on some of the lies that Mr. Aubrey Norton come out saying yesterday about 45 out of the 89 boxes for Region 1 is under scrutiny. First thing, 26 poll books missing. Second thing, 50 certificate of employments was issued. 47 missing. Third thing, 2 people ID did not match up. Fourth thing, PPP paying people to vote. Big man, we are getting these things from. This is the best y'all can do. This is the best y'all can do. I keep saying, and y'all keep listening, that we already know that GCOM have all the poll books in the position. The PRO for GCOM, Ms. Yolanda Ward, come out already and say the missing poll books, they have them now. So when you are Brie, Amna Ali, Cathy Hughes coming out and saying about poll books missing, we already know that no poll books missing. We know that already. So when you come and try to fool people, you can't fool people with these stupidness. Or trying to mislead people. You can't mislead people with these bullshit. You understand? Y'all stop coming out there and trying to feel y'all can fool people with these stupidness. Y'all doing more harm than good for yourself. Right? Stop with them stupidness there. Next thing is the 47 certificate of employment is missing. They're missing or they're in some other envelope. Because day before yesterday, they come out and said with about the two SOP that you claim is only 2 SOP. Mingo changing numbers on. That when the number that changed, it was a human process. That mistakes can happen. Now, with these small minor matters here, with 47 certificate of employment missing, and other issues you are bringing out from the conference center. When these things get placed in different envelopes, they didn't happen on a human process. In a human process. It was a human process election day. It was a human process election night. When Mr. Leonard Craig come out after and said that mistakes is a possibility on election night. And you come in and said people deliberately do these things. And when Mingo change the figure, that was a human process. Where you coming out with these things from us? You cannot fool nobody with these things. Now, with the people with the two IDs were in matching up. How to still get to vote? Where your eagle eye agents them was? Because based on my knowledge, if you turn up at the polling station to vote and your picture in matching up, or you're not who you claim you are, you cannot vote. Now, how you expect people to believe these things? When you have APNU supporters there, and on election day we see a lot of APNU AFC supporters claiming false allegation against people just because they didn't want them to vote. About who coming with false ID, who sharing out ID, and all this bullshit. Because they didn't want nobody to vote in them area. They didn't want a PPP supporter to vote in them area. And now you coming out and say people had two false ID. Where your agents then was, where your supporters then was, who was investigating everybody else in all the different regions who had false ID and who come sharing ID and that kind of thing. Them think they ain't gonna work. Them think they ain't gonna work. You understand? And the other day coming out saying that the man and the wife who come and vote and then the woman come back for vote for her husband. That would have never happened. And you there and ain't raise no alarm. Don't come with them thing there. Don't come with them. Okay, now when you are coming out with this narratives about who dead vote and that kind of thing, we don't know what you are trying to do with that. We know that already. We passed that already. Alright? And you realize they ain't gonna work. And I can explain why, how I know you realize just now that they ain't gonna work. Coming out now with PPP paying people to vote. Really? Really, Aubrey? That is the best you can do? Yeah? As an educated person, that is the best you can do. You really think these things here could get past anybody? Or anybody could believe these things here? You really believe that? If you do, it's only you. Okay? It's only you. Now, when PPP had the rally, you didn't see the amount of people who used to be there. You didn't see the crowd who used to be there. Why PPP have to go and pay people to vote again? Okay, so they was paying them to come and rally too. Okay. Okay, Aubrey. They was paying them to come and rally too. Okay. Now, I keep saying, for you to claim that you win this election at the end of this recount, the same amount of people that me go add on his spreadsheet is who y'all have to make disappear in this recount. And y'all can't put up them numbers there in Region 4 alone. So now y'all trying to divide them into the 10 regions. So we are doing in Region 1 box. Y'all can do the Region 2 and Region 3 and so on and so on and so forth until Region 10. We know that already. We expect these things to happen already. Like I say, we 5 steps ahead of y'all. We know this thing is gonna happen already. So try again. And I see you are trying again. No, this new narratives we are coming out with PPP paying people to vote. Ali said she launched an investigation before the election about who did vote and all these things. Now you know that people was getting paid to vote before the election. This is going on to 11 weeks after the election. Day 12 on the recount. And now you're coming out to this bullshit. And you have evidence. And not have evidence. Now, these things ain't making no sense. I can tell you why. If you only want to start up, well, I was trying to start up the whole process so you can buy more time in office. I ain't no liar, but I can tell you this. When you leave tomorrow, go and block the first recount. You should have put your evidence there. Then you would have had a stronger case against the PPP. And they would have buy you more time because the court would have ordered to launch an investigation about your claims. And you would have buy more time then. But you didn't come up with these kind of lies yet. So you are going to use them yet. Now you're coming up with this kind of stupidness. Now we know where we're heading with this because you know that the claims and objection and the recounting are work. So you and Amna Ali, Basil Williams, and Cathy Hughes, we know where you are heading with this. And I'm telling you, no recount is going to happen and complete and no declaration in a make. The recount is the recount, and at the end of the recount, there will be a declaration. Okay? When you're saying yes, you know what declaration the girl was talking about. When your boss come with Orly and say he can accept the results, and he can accept any declaration G can make at the end of this process. And you come out and say, you don't know nothing but no declaration. Now, with all these lies and things we are coming out with, we also know where you are heading with that. Right? And I'm going to tell you this too. And I want you to get this straight and let it soak in. That no re-election is going to happen. Because this is where you are going with this. PPP paying people, and Ali saying, I read an article on Facebook that you don't have to get 30,000 to get people voted. You only need one dead person vote to prove that the election wasn't fair. No re-election is going to happen, and this one ain't finished yet. Okay? Keep that in your head. Tell the rest of them. So don't come with these things and believe this don't work. Put on all these things and see if somebody can accept it. And then you can go and fabricate your evidence for support these things. No, nobody can accept it. When you say them on the podium, there is a full stop right there. When them say it on the podium, there is a full stop right there. We just say, leave right there. You can pass there. You can come out of there. Okay? So we know we are heading with this. Y'all try something different. Y'all try and come up with something proper. Okay? And not with this kind of little stupid bullshit. Again, no re-election is going to happen. Now, when you're gonna realize that this thing can work too, the next thing we are gonna try to do is to start up the recount. And we know how the gun got on too. Because you can claim down the line that somebody in the conference center have COVID-19. So the recount have to stop. Until 14 days after when y'all prove that there is no COVID-19. When y'all expose that y'all was lying. They're going to be the next move after this one. They ain't going to work. You hear? They ain't going to work. Vala Lawrence, walking in the house you feel like. Bypassing security because she think she bigger than the law. G-com, nobody cannot enter into the conference center without going through the test. Nobody cannot enter the compound of the conference center and they didn't have a security check at the gate. How these people here could just walk in there like it's them business they're walking into. And nobody's saying nothing. The next thing will come out after this bullshit varnish is that somebody in there have COVID-19. And we have to stop the process and get everybody tested and wait for 14 days, quarantine them for 14 days before the election continue. Stop this before it starts. That's going to be the next move. Valdalam is coming out on the stage. And the gentleman with them, and Amna Ali. And before Valdalam was coming off the stage, he's talking about social distance. What social distance you talking about, miss? When the three y'all was on the stage, y'all wasn't 6 feet apart. Y'all wasn't 3 feet apart. And you coming out talking about social distance. We are really telling people that y'all bigger than the law that y'all making. And you care about the people of the country. You don't care about nobody. None of y'all care about nobody. If y'all care about people of the country, y'all wouldn't put the country in this state trying to thief the election. In the middle of a pandemic. Y'all don't care about nobody. Y'all only care about yourself. And forget back in power so y'all could thief more. This is what y'all care about. Y'all don't care about nobody. Now with Harmon, with this $500,000 US, you're hiring lobby firm with. Big man, you're just wasting time and money. Y'all know y'all lose the election. Here what to do with this money, boss. This money where y'all paying the lobbying firm, you say there's y'all personal money. It is not y'all personal money. These the people of the country money where y'all thief. You hear? That is the people them money. So before you take the money and give it away to a lobbying firm, take the money there, buy some groceries, and give it to your supporters. Who they in the hot sun, hold the supporting y'all. Skinning up the ass and giving back bad and all kind of stupidness in the hot sun. Take the money and help them people. Them is poor people. Them is people who need. You understand? $500,000 US is over 100 million Guyana dollar. Right? And you only had about 100 of them out there. So each one of them $1 million then. Or if you had 200, each one of them 500,000. So they could skin the ass a little more and buy proper panty for put on for skin the ass a little more. Come on, these people here have children. These people have life hard and they are. Take the money and help them before you try to give it away. Over some lion thief or y'all trying to thief. No matter what y'all do, y'all lose the election. No matter what y'all do, the end result's gonna come out that y'all lose the election. No matter who y'all bring. You understand? Don't waste the money, boss. Don't take the people the money because you didn't work for it. You could do what you feel like with it. Give it back to them. It's their money. Please, Harmon. Think. Take the money and help your supporters. The country in a crisis at the moment, and then people that need help. Since you are claiming that you care about the people and not yourself, help the people then with the money, please. It's their money with your thief. Please. Now, Mr. Granger, in my last video, I asked you, please, don't prove me wrong, that you are not a good person. Yesterday, I see you're heading in the direction. When you're coming out trying to make an excuse why you don't want the Carter Center to return. Big man, the excuse you're making there ain't gonna fool nobody. About people supposed to respect the law, the country, and the COVID-19 and this and that and that. When your ministers them ain't respecting nothing that you trying to set the other people them should respect. Them still allowing Exxon Mobil to bring in people every week by the hundreds. The lying for them too. And for bringing a couple people from Carter Center, you're saying that, oh, the people need to respect the law, the country, and the COVID-19 is a crisis. And them lame, stupid excuse. Them think they ain't making no sense. So. Them think they ain't making no sense. Okay? You keep saying that you're not taking part in what's going on now. You can't say you ain't taking part and popping up like a bad weather every now and again. And showing that you're involved behind the scene. If you're involved, you're involved. Wait till this thing finish and then you come back out. You understand? You can't just popping up when you feel like and sending a letter saying that you think you win the election and all kind of stupidness and saying you ain't involved. Mr. Granger, you know that you don't win the election. You know that. Everybody know that. Okay, so don't come out and try to lie and disgrace yourself and your family. I know by me talking about your family, people are going to try to change this wrong and put it out of one. No, I have great respect for you and your family. All right? I really do. Where people can always find a way to change things around. So I just confirming before. That could happen. Come on, sir. They ain't making it neither. Let the people them come back. Let the Carter Center return. At the end of this, you're still Mr. Granger. And you're going to be the leader of the opposition. Okay? Then you got 5 years after to come back again and try and see if you can win the election, then become president again. Don't destroy your character now. And don't give yourself a chance in the future. Okay? Remember, Mr. Granger, you have to leave that country every time you get sick to go to Cuba to get your treatment. Remember that. If you mess up this recount here now, and they put personal sanctions against you all, you cannot leave that country if you get sick. Please don't do that. Please. Basil Williams and Harmon and all of them, they don't care nothing about you or your health or nothing. Okay? Please. You look out for yourself, okay? Don't get involved with this trippeness. Alright? That's all I have to say about these lies and misleading of people and all kind of thing. Now I have a little thing I want to say differently to that. Yesterday a friend asked me why I'm making these videos. Now, to the viewers out there, I'm making these videos because Guyana is my home. I don't live in Guyana at the moment, but Guyana is my home. No matter where I go, Guyana is home. And I want to see my home develop. I want to see the people them who live in Guyana, whether they're white, black, blue, pink, or green. I want to see the people them in Guyana live a better quality of life. So whenever I return home, I return into a home and not a garbage bin. I'm going to return to paradise. Guyana is the most beautifulest country in the whole entire world. And we're trying to destroy that. Trying to destroy we home. Now, I wasn't saying nothing throughout this whole process before. But these people are getting more and more and more desperate as the days go. And the more that mislead the Guyanese people is the more they're going to destroy the country. The APA and AFC putting the people of Guyana against each other. When they're coming out with all this lying and all kind of bullshit. And trying to feel like a convince people. Spreading hate. Racism. That is what going to be destroying my home. And I ain't going to stay here and look and see that these kind of jackass destroy me home and don't say nothing about it. Now PPP can only have 5 years in power. And if them don't fulfill their promises, then we vote them out at the end of the 5 year. But we must give them a chance. Granger had 5 years in there. Harmon them had 5 years in there. And they didn't do one shit. Now we have to vote them out of there. And they already get voted out of there. Okay? So we give these here a chance now. See what happens then. If nothing happens, then we vote them out again. And find somebody else. If we don't want to put Granger in, we find somebody else. Alright? That is why I'm making the video. I have nothing personal against none of them. Nothing personal. I have something personal against what they're doing to destroy my home. That is what I have a problem with. I have no problem with nobody. Personal problem with no single body. I don't care who you be. At the end of the day, we are all Guyanese. And not Indian and black. We are all Guyanese. This the home. Guyana belongs to all of us. That's our home. And before we fight to support these politicians trying to thief an election and doing all kind of stupidness, we should try to defend and protect we home. And not try to fight for them to destroy it. Okay? Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful day. Every single person, Guyanese. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. And please, stay away from Rona. Bye.